and Heath here with the East Tennessee Tactical Arms. Today we're going to go over some different belts from EDC, tactical belts, and competition rigs. This one is a Josh's everyday. It's a 511.
511. I actually bought this from Bass Pro. You can get them online, several online stores. Bass Pro, Cabela's, any kind of outfitter like that usually have these. It's like $40, I think. Yeah, $39.99, something like that. It's a 511 belt. It don't have any kind of steel cord or anything like that inside, but it's still very sturdy. I actually carry the sidecar holster, appendix carry with this belt, and it's very comfortable. It doesn't give too much, and it gives just enough to be comfortable, but doesn't give enough where it feels like it's sagging or anything. It holds it up quite well. Comes off very easily. Goes back on, latches back pretty easy, and so far it's held up very good. Very good everyday carry belt.
And it's doubled up.
The nylon,
so it's thick enough to hold with your clips. Second's a steel core belt. It's leather. It's a little nicer whenever you're wearing, like dress pants or something like that. And you need a leather belt anyway to look, good. I can carry my carry piece. Other than that, it's just still reinforced so it doesn't sag, don't stretch. Just a regular leather belt, they stretch really bad. So the steel core so I can carry.
And then this here is the T-Rex Arms, what they must call like a war belt. It has a inner and outer belt. They're both black. You can get different colors, but I probably should have done that. It'd been easier to see if it was, but the inner belt is black. Got the very good fasteners. I can't remember what those fasteners called. Do you remember?
Is it the Cobra?
I think it's what I was thinking. Anyway, it's got the really nice latching clips there. The inner belt is a separate piece. You buy it separate from the outer belt, and then you got all your other stuff, like you got a Safari Land holster with the quick release. So you can, if you have different handguns you want to use it with, you can buy a holster for it and just snap it on, which is really cool. That's what I like about it a lot. Got the little clips down here, little metal clash hooks. You can hook gloves or whatever else you want to carry down there. I added the Kiwi double mag pouch. You got them clips over there, didn't you?
Yep.
These are here. Huh?
No, clips for your for your holsters.
I feel better now. You got the 2 double magazine here. It's nylon as well. It's actually a T-Rex Arms brand. And then you've got the little AR-15 pouch here, which is also a separate piece. And this right here is a dump bag. You can throw your magazines in as you're out on the range. This kind of belt right here is a really good, just all-around range belt to train with, and crap ever hits the fan belt. You can have all your stuff on it, and also, which I don't have, but you can do medical back here. Put like a medical pouch with a tourniquet. Simple little medical needs like that. Let's see. Pretty much it for that. Like I said, that's the T-Rex Arms. Now, T-Rex Arms actually doesn't make this. Cody Tactical is the ones that actually make it, put T-Rex Arms name on the belt. So, but they are a really good company. You can't really see it, but on the inside of the belt, it has like a rubber mesh. So it does not move. It stays in place. And that's what I really like about it, because you can just pull up to the range or just throw it on really easy over your shirt, pants, whatever. You ain't gotta run it through, you ain't gotta loop it through your pants or nothing. You just wrap it around you and it stays, even with all the weight on there. Here, this is a Double Alpha Academy competition belt. As you can see how stiff that belt is. I mean, it doesn't move at all, unlike this belt here. But as far as the Double Alpha Academy belts go, this is a really nice belt for competition. I mean, can you use this belt for competition? Yeah, you could. I mean, I've actually used it some for competition myself, shooting the Glock 44 and the rimfire. I've used that a lot with that. This right here is actually set up for my SIG Legion. The holster for this is also a Double Alpha Academy. It's got the drop holster. As you can see, it comes out, drops down. You can actually adjust how high and how low you want the gun to sit, which I've got mine set down pretty low. You want to get it there close to your, well, for USPSA, closest to your hand whenever your hands are down for starting. And then you've also got the Double Alpha Academy magazine pouches, which are also fully adjustable. You can move them around, have them straight up, have them leaning on the left, leaning on the right, however. And they actually fasten on the inside of the belt with screws, so they ain't gonna move. They're there. They don't move up and down the belt really easy. Just like on the war belt, the pouches and stuff don't really move on them either, because they're in like the little what do I call those little loops?
Little molly.
Yeah, molly webs. So they're not really gonna move too much. They're gonna move more than what they are here. I mean, these are not gonna move at all. These are here got a little bit of a play in them, but not too bad. But I do like these because they have like, let's see. They got like a little piece of Kydex down in there, and they have it shaped just right. Whenever you put these in, they get, they have
Like
they
a
get,
spring
yeah,
tension.
like a spring tension on it. So they're not gonna it's not gonna just fall out, and it's not gonna wobble around. You're gonna actually have to tug on it to get it out. And once you've used it several times, it actually gets smoother. I really like it. So it's not gonna fall out on you. It's gonna stay where it needs to be until you need it. And a belt like this, T-Rex arms, a full setup, I think this belt was somewhere around $300 to $350. I know just the outer belt itself is $100 and the inner belt's $50. And then like the little magazine pouches here is like 20 or 30. Then you got 20, 30 for this. I think it's like 30 for the dump bag. And then you've got, I think I probably got like $80 to $100 in just the holster set up. And then also the little leg strap, which is pretty nice to have too.
Yeah.
Keeps the gun from moving around, bouncing around, moving around a lot, especially if you're training, running, and gunning a little bit. Like I said, that's a good carry, not carry belt. This is your good carry belt. So this is a good range belt and just a good war belt. Crap hits the fan belt. Train with this, get good with it. Which, I mean, of course, you're going to train with your competition belt. You should also train with your everyday carry belt. However you carry. If you carry it inside the waistband, outside the waistband, whatever. But this belt right here by far is one of my favorites, just for the simplicity of it and how it doesn't move on me. I can just throw it on over my shirt, whatever. And I have used it for competition. I don't think in some competition, like I think it's USPSA, I can't remember. I don't think you can have a leg strap.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't work for that. Let's take the leg strap off. Not sure what else might not work, but I do know I'm able to shoot still challenge with it in rimfire class. Whereas the Double Alpha Academy competition belt, you've actually got to take this inner belt and run it through your belt loops on your pants. And once it's there, and you can just take the belt off, put it back on, pretty easy. But you do have to run this through your belt loop. And once you do that, this part just wraps around it, velcros over it. And then you can fasten this right here to the front or the back. Some people run this extra length around the back to keep it out of the way. I didn't have a problem with it on the front. But a belt like this, I can't remember what I paid for this. Probably somewhere around $200, $250. I
was
think.
thinking it was like $199, but it was
on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale.
Yeah, I bought it on sale during, I think, Memorial Day or something. So you can get in this kind of setup cheaper than this. But if you're not shooting competition, I wouldn't even spend your money on this.
You're definitely not going to want to wear that for a long day, you know.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
I mean,
a couple hours at a range, you know, at a competition, but this is nice, it's wider, so it's not gonna put as much weight, you know, it's not gonna give you a pinch line
much more
like
comfortable.
that. So
Yeah. And like I said, but yeah, if you're not going to shoot competition, don't even waste your money on this. If you are going to shoot competition, then you may even want to look into this. Well, I wouldn't say before that, because I feel like you should have I feel like a person should have a good crap hits the fan belt over this, even if it's not a T-Rex Arms. You know, there's several companies that makes those. There's several companies that makes the competition belts. They're just the ones that I liked, and kind of review that what we've seen, how they've worn toward. The stitching has been holding up great on T-Rex Arms, and the stitching has been holding up great on the Double Alpha Academy, which I don't think it has as much stitching. I guess it must have a steel core inside of it. It has something, I don't know.
maybe even Kydex, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, as you can see, it ain't gonna bend. And holsters work great. You know, you got tension adjustment on it as well as you do the T-Rex Arms. It's not like a little fancy twist knob. You actually got to take a screwdriver and tighten loosen them up. But that's about it for the belts. Let's see. I was trying to think if I forgot anything else. Don't believe so.
But
If you
definitely
do,
a good carry belt.
yeah.
Well worth the money if you have any doubts about getting one. It's 100% worth it. I'll say.
And also, just because I keep up with T-Rex Arms so much, because I like a lot of their stuff, like their belts and their holsters, because they, a good American company that make good quality stuff. And which, of course, you know, nobody's sponsoring us. We definitely don't make any money off this. So I just want to say, you know, just to help you all out, if you are looking at getting like something like this, they do run the belts and stuff on sale from time to time, and I do know that here recently they have posted that if you, like where I bought all this stuff separate and had put it all together, you can actually buy a belt kit ready to go. They actually have them ready to go now, which has everything you see here plus a med kit, and I think it's in the higher 300s, like $380, $390 for everything. Like I said, kind of a little tourniquet kit, a little medical pouch, but you can go on there and change all the colors. It ain't gonna be solid black. You can do camo, tan, you know, dark earth, whatever, olive. And as far as Double Alpha Academy belts, bought this from the, let's see, what is the name of that website? It's not, I guess it's Double Alpha Academy. You can just Google Double Alpha Academy, and they're actually based in a different country. I think it's like, I can't remember the foreign country. It might be like Spain or something, but they actually have a company in America as well, but they're based out of Italy. I think it's Italy. They have a different
like a distribution center or something in the U.S.
Right.
Yeah.
And they actually run these on sale too from time to time. Like, I think it's Memorial Day when I got this one. But if you just keep an eye, if you want either one or whatever, keep your eye open, and they will run them on sale from time to time.
Especially around holidays.
Yeah.
You know, 4th of July is coming up. They might be running
Yeah,
a special.
very good possibility. And like I said, you know, the everyday carry belts, Bass Pro, Cabela's, just you want your local outdoor stores, gun stores, sell them. You got this one online.
I got that online. I don't wear, you know, real big sizes in Bass Pro and stuff like that. They normally are a little bigger people. So I had to order mine online because they didn't have any in stock. So I ended up ordering them.
The only reason why the one from Bass Pro worked was just because it was so very...
It's got a big adjustment range on it.
Yeah, and I think it was the smallest belt they had at Bass Pro too for me, which is like a 32. But it works quite well. I like it. So I think that's pretty much it for the video on the belts. If you've got any experiences with any of these belts or what kind of belts you have, let us know what you're working with and how it's working for you. If you got any advice on maybe what I could change on here or add on here.
If anybody got any suggestions for a good chest rig for a plate carrier, I'm looking for a chest rig, so from a SIG. Just let us know.
Just rig.
Check
Oh,
this out.
okay. Yeah. Pretty cool.
That's what I'm going towards right now. So just let us know. Make sure and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and MeWe. We've got our shirts and stuff up on Etsy, and the links will be on Facebook, Instagram, and MeWe by the time this video posts. So
Believe that's about it. Also, just a quick question. If any of you all would be interested, I know there's so many people out there making like the Kydex holsters and stuff right now. There's so many people. I mean, there's big companies, big name companies making them and making them better than what you can make them in house. And I understand that, but there's just a lot of people making them now. If we were to get involved in making some, let us know if maybe you'd be interested, kind of see if it's even worth us getting into. I have run across a pretty good deal on the stuff if the guy still has it, but kind of just curious if there's enough interest out there for us to even get involved in it. But I believe that's it for me.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.